And away we go. It is the nightcap right here on BearcatJournal.com. I'm Chad Brendel. He's Aaron Smith. We are brought to you, as always, by Galactic Fried Chicken. Download the app for Android, iPhone, everything Galactic. If you're going to want delivery, you got to have the app. You got to go to galacticfriedchicken.com and execute things from there, and they will take care of all of your fried chicken needs and sides. I know everybody that got Galactic for their AFC Championship watch party was happy. And get them now. Call now and start getting your Super Bowl order ready, because you can't get any better than having a full complement of Galactic fried chicken at your Super Bowl party. Aaron, a lot to get to today. We'll start off with the Senior Bowl. Measurements taking place today. We saw the picture with Brad Jackson, UC Hall of Famer, with all the guys. We got a picture of the 6 guys that are there. No Brian Cook. He having some shoulder work done and is back at UC training. He'll be ready for, I would assume, probably the combine and as well the pro day. But there you go. Kobe Bryant, Darian Beavers, Alec Pierce, Jerome Ford, Desmond Ridder, Myjai Sanders, all getting ready to go. They're all on the same team, so that's really cool.
Yeah.
They all get a chance to play together one more time. And NFL Network throughout the week this week. Keep an eye open during the day for coverage, live coverage of the practices at the Senior Bowl, so you can get a look at the Bearcats as they practice and kind of get a feel for, what the NFL folks are saying, what the scouting reports are. Excited, man. 6 guys at the Senior Bowl is crazy.
Yeah, it's super cool. Game's on at 2:30 on Saturday, I believe. But again, just to get to watch these guys one more time before they all end up in some different places. But I think these are all definitely guys that we're going to see on that next level. So it's
well, if you're at the Senior Bowl, you're going to get drafted. Like that's how it works. So these are 6 guys, and then Brian Cook, like 7 guys that are going to get drafted. We'll see where the number goes from there. The record is 6. It's 6 guys from the 2009 team that got drafted. I think you're going to see at least 7, maybe 8, maybe 9, depending on how everything else plays out. So very cool stuff. Very cool to see him with Brad Jackson, a UC legend who does some work with the Senior Bowl, almost down there. That I'm excited to see. Like, who are you most excited to see? I think Dez has the biggest chance to impact his draft stock up and down.
I don't know that there's a guy I'm most excited to see, because I feel like I could make a case for any one of these guys. I want to see what Kobe does, because people are like, oh, Cincinnati, they didn't go against anybody worth a damn, so that's why he did so well. All right, cool. Let's see him against the best of the best in an all-star situation. I want to see Myjai lined up with some dudes across from him that aren't, your standard.
The one-on-ones for him are going to be really important during the week.
I want to see Jerome Ford with another 70-yard run, because that's what he does.
Right.
To your point, I want to see Desmond Ridder and what he can do with some high-caliber players. I want to see what Alec Pierce does, depending on who's throwing to him. Is he still just going up against, again, when it's not American Conference players on the other side? So obviously the Alabama game was, it's a different situation when you have 4 weeks to prepare for one team. This is going to be completely different as opposed to that, though.
Yeah. Excited. Yeah. We're also starting to get a look. We'll stay on the UC football front heavy tonight. We're also starting to get a glimpse inside of winter workouts and where these guys are at as they get ready for spring football. Brady put out the speed list today. If you didn't, go back and listen to the BBP. We had Brady on for 40 minutes. He gave us a good breakdown of this. This was a 20-yard sprint that they were working on with guys today, that they were able to get some times. Trey Tucker, no surprise. Drew Donnelly, no surprise. Drew Donnelly, track star. Trey Tucker, track star. Number 3. Oh, wait, what? The 6'5", 250-pound tight end, Shema Mateer.
Tight end.
20.78 miles an hour? Wait, what? Huh? Brady gives us great detail on that on the BBP, but that's
wild.
Look, JQ, Charles McClellan, Ethan Wright, Brian Threats, Jacob Dingle, all guys not surprised to see in that list. Shema Mateer.
Maybe Dingle.
No, Dingle's got good speed. Like I think he's a bit
I don't know that
underappreciated.
I don't know that I would put him top 8. But here he is.
I didn't hear, like, you broke up for a second.
Oh, I don't know that I would have put him top 8, but here he is.
Yeah, I mean, I think people are sleeping on Jacob Dingle a little bit because I think he's been behind so many dudes that are so good that we didn't really talk about him. So he's got, and seeing 7 and 8 right there, that makes that battle next to Javon Hicks even more interesting, as those two guys show that. You got 2 running backs in McClellan and Wright that are looking to step up and be that guy behind Jerome Ford. You got the freshman stud in JQ Hardaway that steps right in and shows, I'm as elite an athlete as any of these guys. But Shema Mateer, oh boy. If that's really what you're getting in 20-yard bursts out of somebody with that size, and he looks like a defensive lineman the way he's built, with the thighs, the size, the waist, like he looks like he's built to run over people at the point of attack. To see that type of athleticism, it's a good sign for the future.
Absolutely. Yeah, I mean, it was wild to hear Brady's breakdown.
So that, like, make sure you're following Brady. Like, there are a lot of people, I think, that are still kind of new to this process and, like, what the off season looks like, how this stuff works. There's basically like a 6-7 week window between the end of the season and the start of spring football that Brady gets with these guys to really get to work on strength, conditioning, speed. And they do a great job at UC posting a lot of that information, right?
Mm-hmm.
The dude of the week, the speed numbers, like those things all come out on Brady's account. So we'll talk about it a lot here because when he posts that stuff, like it's something to talk about. But also, like, if you follow on your Twitter account and keep up with some of the stuff that's happening, so that when we talk about it here, you're also like up to speed and you know what's going on. I don't have a ton else tonight. Do you? Like, we got all the way till Thursday for the next basketball game, and that's supposed to be in the middle of a ridiculous winter storm. So we'll see how that goes. Hopefully it, maybe delays itself a couple hours so Thursday can happen.
I hope the whole damn thing blows over. I'm tired of snow.
Yeah, this is supposed to be a lot of ice, which is way worse.
I don't want any of that.
Yeah. They're talking like a quarter of an inch of ice and then like 2-3 inches of snow on top of the quarter of an inch of ice.
And then you're talking power outages and
yeah, that just makes me want to stay in my house for days.
As long as the power doesn't go out.
Right. And then you've got a game Thursday night, and then you've got Houston on Sunday.
Big week.
Yeah. So let's hope weather doesn't screw it up completely. All right. Well, I think that's about all we've got for tonight. Make sure you check out the BBP. That is up on the website, up on all your podcast apps. up on YouTube if you want to watch the video version. And thanks to everybody for tuning in. We're up over 600 members. Like, subscribe. Look, we got to get to 1,000. That's how I pay. Aaron's going to starve if you don't get us to 1,000 members. I'm just going to stop paying him. Like, I'm paying him to grow the YouTube channel. And if we don't get to 1,000, then I can't pay him anymore and he can't eat. Sorry.
I'm hungry.
He's hungry. So click like, click subscribe. Like, do it for Aaron. Because if Skins doesn't kill him, then you guys might. We don't want that. That's a wrap. We'll see you next time. It's the Nightcap. Brought to you by Galactic Fried Chicken, right here on BearcatJournal.com.